Through my years of exploring abandoned places and growing up in the social media era of everyone posting pictures wherever they go, I've often received questions like, where is this? Or how do I get here? There are many reasons I don't like to share a lot of spots I go to, even with some of my closest friends. This right here is one of those reasons. This is the Deerlepe Mansion, a nearly 100-year-old British-style mansion still standing tall on its over 30-acre piece of waterfront property just 45 minutes south of Victoria, BC. In the early 1920s, a World War I veteran by the name of P.W. Buck Taylor and his wife Margaret moved to the area of Sault, British Columbia to start a new life following the end of the war. Work began in 1925 and took just over a year to complete. Once finished, the home contained a total of 12 rooms with 6 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 7 fireplaces, an elevator, and a 180-degree view of the snow-capped Olympic Mountains. The Taylor family would call this home for many years, till the mid-1990s when film director John Lee Thompson and his wife Lucille would purchase the property. This would be their home until Thompson passed away in 2002. The property has sat vacant, neglected, and otherwise abandoned ever since. My car starting to walk into the road. As you can see behind me, this is the old road.
Today, Junior?
The old road into the mansion. I don't know if at one point it was paved or just graveled, but at this point it's pretty overgrown, but still pretty cool. It's the first time I've been here in a while, and last time I was here the site was not for sale, but at the start of the driveway where you drive past, there's a for sale sign, so I'm gonna have to look that up afterwards. Kind of funny to think that this property is finally for sale. I wonder what it looks like online, if it's just old photos making it look like it's still a gorgeous mansion, or if it's actually accurate of how it looks. I'll have to, maybe I'll put some, if I find it online, I'll put some photos up on the screen right now. Come to the first stop along the driveway in. It's an old well. Don't know exactly, I'm guessing it's water, but old well. You can read the sign there. It says it's 75 feet deep, so to not get too close or you might fall in. See inside, you can kind of tell that it's already caved in quite a bit. There's a nice hole there. Little sketch, still kind of cool. Not sure how big of a property this is off the top of my head, but as you can see, the trees go on forever. We're not even at the house yet. This is the mansion, built in 1926, almost 100 years old. Some great classy graffiti up there, a lot of wieners, a lot of swear words. I'm loving it. Great artists we have here. And then pan over here, this is his garage. Beautiful, 10 out of 10. Yeah, that's the only way inside now. Kind of creepy, all by myself. So before I go in there and potentially get murdered, I'm gonna go show you guys the view. Look at that. Like, I know we live on an island, but still, imagine having this as your view. That road down to the beach is also new since last I was here. Interesting. Just rappelling down, rappelling down a cliff, you know? Cool. Cool, cool. So like I just showed you on the side of the house there, that's the only entrance in here now. It's been boarded up recently, probably about a year or 2 years ago, and people still took the boards down to get inside. The first time I came here, those windows on the top there, you know, these were all open, so it was kind of bright in there. It's nice. You'd see where you're going, see if there are any bodies or goat heads around. Now, what do you have for light? You got that. And I got flashlights. Wish me luck. Every time I walk through high grass like this, I feel like Maximus Aurelius from Gladiator. Yeah. That may or may not make the video. Maybe it'll be on my OnlyFans. Things to make sure you bring when exploring abandoned, creepy mansions in the dark. Flashlight. Backup flashlight. Backup flashlight that you can also hang on your bag if need be. Number one most important thing, headlamp. Also in classic me fashion, I got the best footwear for walking around and potentially poking out nails and everything else. So cool, let's go. Pretty sure this place has like 12 total bedrooms. Not sure how many kitchens, but this looks like it might have been like a little kitchen originally. We had a basement suite. You did kids back in the day. Whoa. Basement is completely flooded. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but yeah, I don't feel like going down there. Yummy.
Oh, this was actually one of the best things about when I originally came in was like every bedroom has a little fire pit to themselves. Like that's so cool. Imagine being like a little kid and you have your own little fireplace. You know, a lot of the time graffiti on places like this or anywhere that people put graffiti, a lot of times it's trash and it's just, you know, you can read that for yourself and that's the type of stuff that's out here. But sometimes there's something cool like graffiti. Once again, another fireplace in a massive bedroom. These windows here are the ones that face out to the water, just on the bottom floor right now. So you can just imagine the view this bedroom had. Oh, that's nice. Felix signed it and said that he loves his mom. Pretty sure I have some old photos of when I first came in here of this bathroom before it was completely vandalized like it is now. You can see all the original wallpaper and the cool flooring. I'll try to post those up here. The wallpaper's all down, you can see a little bit of it up top there. Here, there's one of the bathrooms. Old school bathtub. Flooring's still intact. Still graffiti, but not as bad as some of the other ones. Back to back little bedrooms. Once again, fireplace. Very cool. 12 bedrooms, unreal. Can't have a mansion without having your own elevator shaft, obviously. Another part of this mansion I had actually forgot about was this door right here. Like there's an actual door. Yet it is 8-9 inches in there, give or take. And the elevator maybe was an afterthought or something. Elevator's just built right in the way of the door. Interesting. Or that was for the like most hated child of the family to stay in. As mentioned outside, this is one of the only rooms I think is gonna have natural light in it. And I feel a lot safer, happier, and I don't feel like crying right now. The only thing creepier than a dark abandoned mansion that is very quiet and everything is the potential for bats. And I feel like attics like this might have bats in them, and I do not do bats. My kind of lady. It's wifey material right there. Had a little accident. These dang bushes right here are what claim the propellers from my drone. Luckily I have spares. I just pretty sure they're up island at my parents' place. Already had one prop that was clipped. That's why some of the footage, drone footage, seems like it's kind of wonky, like on an angle, not perfectly straight. It's because one of my props was already clipped, so yeah. Obviously this sun glare isn't the best, but I just wanted to stop and say why I came here pretty much. Vancouver Island, especially southern Vancouver Island, is like in a state of redevelopment right now. A lot of these older buildings, not necessarily abandoned ones like this, a lot of older homes and stuff are being bought up and being replaced by massive condos and different types of modern infrastructure. So I've been exploring places like this for years now. This one specifically, I think I first came in 2016, 15. So yeah, 6-7 years ago. And I obviously just enjoy the history behind these places. This is kind of what I think my YouTube channel is trying to be built around for the most part. Like Destination X to me it's these destinations that you can find on a map, but they're not exactly mainstream places. Like you come visit Vancouver Island, most people go down to Victoria and see stuff like the legislature, the museum, places like that. You know, the common attractions, Butchart Gardens, and if they're staying on the island for longer, they might go up to Tofino. Like these are the main places people see. And for me, Destination X is like the more smaller, lesser known spots that often are overlooked for how cool they are, how interesting they are, and just how they're just kind of hidden in plain view. Like it's a long driveway in to this mansion, but at the same time there's all these houses right around it, and this thing is just right here. Like obviously the people that live here, I'm sure they know about it, and they have for as long as they've lived there. But you could live up the street and you might never know about this place. I think it's so cool that's just sitting here vacant. Fortunately, people have obviously graffitied, vandalized it a lot. ACAB written all over it. A lot of wieners, like I previously mentioned. But yeah, and as all these buildings are being slowly taken down, I want to like not only share with other people on the internet, on YouTube, that these things are here and like you can come find them yourself, you can explore them. Please don't vandalize, don't do this. Explore them yourself and just like bring awareness to the fact that these places are here and the history behind them. That's that's what I enjoy, so I hope there's people out there that enjoy it themselves. And also I just wanted like kind of like a photo book, video book, I don't know if that's a word, for myself. Like, you know, this could be bought soon. Like I mentioned on the walk-in, it's for sale now, so someone could buy this, tear it down, and put their own house here, tiny home, another mansion, whatever they want. Build a farm out here. This place is huge, and I just wanted to have the memories for myself, I guess. A little video footage of it, so I can look back in some years and be like, oh yeah, I missed that place, if it is or is gone. This is just one of those many places that like I and obviously some others have known about and been exploring for some years now, but they really didn't get overexposed on Instagram and everything until like the pandemic hit. I guess when everyone locally here was quarantined and shut down and weren't allowed to travel off the island or anywhere pretty much, they started exploring locally, and started discovering places like this, and you know, it's blown up. I remember when I first came here, there was, I think, maybe one YouTube video on it, and only one person I knew actually how to get here, and an old coworker of mine showed me, or I think it was like an ex-girlfriend's, yeah, my ex-girlfriend's coworker told her about it, so that's how we found it. And there's, yeah, and now obviously the video I've done isn't the most cinematic, and you know, a lot of B-roll included to make it look fancy, and because I'm not a videographer, but I just wanted the memories of this place in case it's ever gone and I don't get the chance to come back, because it's happened with some places like this, some abandoned and cool places with cool history to them that I've explored in the past, and then I go and want to check it out again, or I just happen to be driving by and I was like, oh, it's been demolished, RIP. So yeah, basically that's about it. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't want to be that guy, but like, subscribe, comment, share, all the above. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell everyone. Okay, bye.